photographic brains, we memorised timetables of Eurocity trains. We formed a band called the Photographic Brains. We knew the names of the twisting suburban lanes. We could recite the teams who cheated in the Tokyo Olympic Games. We knew the birthdays of all their exes and old flames. The Photographic Brains, our career was a history of losses and gains. We ran on batteries, we ran on mains. The lyrics were wistful, made the listener yearn. For the fans, these words were easy to learn. The photographic brains, no limits to our pain, to our manager's existence. We were the bane. The photographic brains, we sang forensic detail of our day. The photographic brains, that was our way. We were the memory bearers, on whose shoulders a generational burden fell. The photographic brains, we channeled Joseph Kell. After a couple of tunes, the audience would be eating from our fist. They always screamed for more than our meagre setlist. We tried to point them towards one hand clapping, despite its flaws, but they drowned out our advice with a deafening applause. Things were going well, we toured across the land. The photographic brains were unforgettable as a band. The photographic brains, an all-night tune was co-opted for a supermarket ad. The cost of credibility, the cash was not that bad. We were inducted slowly to the official punk music canon, a new wave, post-punk, McCarthy and Lennon. Our career defied the limits of the one-off fad. The drummer got kicked out, he was certified as mad. The four-string maestro, the chap on the bass, he had to go too, he was a head case. The keyboard guy, too sick to say, we decided by consensus to let him stay. We had go-go dancers on both sides of the stage. They cavorted in bikinis and met the bar cage. The photographic brains, we turned heads, we turned cranes. The frontman's vocals cleared roofs and cleared drains. A medicine show, we cured coughs and minor sprains. Our harshest critics claimed we sounded like the Prongs. There was a certain similarity to some of their songs. When we toured with those handsome devils, we fronted the Prongs. We hung out backstage, they forgave us our wrongs. It was no surprise, the Prongs blood flowed in our veins. We were after all called the Photographic Brains. The Photographic Brains. John Fleming and Neil Toner. We are obliged to tell that the writer Joseph Kell was none other than Anthony Burgess. Fictional identity under a pen name mergers. When a writer writes too much, he sometimes purges. Under the work of Joseph Kell, the work of Anthony Burgess, unlike the Prongs, the brains have resisted these urges. The greatest minds we led our peers through the minefield of their lusts, the minefield of their fears. We wielded symbolism like the Gestrato garden shears. Our vivid metaphors could not hold the toll of the years. Reinforcing every song, our melodies were sweet in Proustian horror. Passing time was a sweet cheat. The photographic brains, we began to lose track of the starts and the refrains. The photographic brains, amid all the words, a fog settled in, a form of dementia after making such a din. The photographic brains, our minds were no longer so youthfully sharp. We compensated by getting in backing cello and backing harp. Fake stars we fell to earth from our psychosocial orbit. Our thoughts grew dark, increasingly morbid. Our fans got younger, we were heroes colleagues said. Our memories were eroding from the showbiz etiquette. The photographic brains, we faded from memory. We no longer had full power of the mind. And we all grew old with anecdotes out on which we dined. The photographic brains, we never settled down. We aged disgracefully. We faded from memory. The memory faded like a road. Staring at the window, the No More Heroes nursing home. I wonder what we did. We played some role in music history. A postmodern lockmark, a postmodern skid. On the Nana Express, we pried open the lid. Hear the scream of every ancient. Hear the scream of every kid. Even for a photographic brain, it's hard to recall specific details, let alone at all. Staring at the window, the No More Heroes nursing home. Staring at the window, the No More Heroes nursing home. Staring at the window, the No More Heroes nursing home. The photographic brains, leather jackets and jet black shades. The photographic brains, a living memory that finally fades.